I guess I'm in over my head. A single second to me is eternity. Time dilates and the world is away. I don't know what the hell I'm doing now. What is it? But I always seem to work it out. Am I just in over my head? Yeah, you are. Am I just faking it to make it? Oh yeah. How? Am I just simply too dominant? 'Cause I know I'm in over my head. This time I think I know what I'm doing. Killing the shit that's not in my business. Maybe I can work what is going down. And now you know that it all worked out. Am I just in over my head? Yeah, you are. Am I just faking it to make it? Oh yeah. How? Am I just simply too dominant? 'Cause I know I'm in over my head. It's about time to show what I have learned. Oh, how the tables have turned. Who knows if I know what's going on? 'Cause at the end of this day I'll be gone. Am I just in over my head? Yeah, you are. Am I just faking it to make it? Oh yeah. Am I just simply too dumb for it? 'Cause I know I'm in over my head. Second to me is eternity. Time dilates in the weirdest of ways. I don't know what the hell I'm doing now, but I always seem to work it out.
How will you navigate an uncertain future without the knowledge of the past? uncertain future without the knowledge of the past. Future. Navigate. Tell me, dear lady, how will you navigate an uncertain future without the knowledge of the past?
Slightest knots, into place. It's lost all its grace, broken and shattered all over the place. Not mindful to all of various states, grabbing the pieces like back in space. Then once again, turn back on friend, wallow in cold or fetal position. Rest on the shoulders and heavy as weight. Wanting to sleep, but your eyes see his face.
Hello. No, that wasn't Samotek's tune. That was a collaboration from Fake Two Piece, Malkuth, and Fakitum, I guess. Fakitum. Yeah, welcome to today's stream. It's Thursday, the November 14th. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm happy you are all here. Hey Zane. Skip. Yeah, we have a lot of feedback to give, so we'll dive right into it. We have a few people that submitted as Twitch subscribers, so if you want to skip the line, you have to submit before through Discord and either be in the squad or subscribe to our Twitch. So if you want to skip the line, subscribe. We will dive right in here. Hey Zayaku. We had some tunes from Zayaku and Fake Two Piece, which are all coming this month. Fake Two Piece next week and Zayaku the week after, if I'm not mistaken. Great stuff. So let's go feedback. We got EU and LG with Spoon Tuna VIP.
What the hell are you doing, I didn't do anything. Tuna. What the hell? Tuna. What are you doing? Come on. Tuna. I didn't do anything. Come on. Tuna. What the hell are you doing, dude?
Something smells fishy here. Tuna.
Yeah, he said he was hoping it would make sales EU. So here's a collective EU for EU and LG. Yeah, I did like the drop. I think it was overall a bit too wet in the delays. I mean, yeah, sequel to Mr. Bill's Fish tune. So yeah, too many vocals, too much delay reverb going, and it was not controlled reverb delay going. It was more like chaotic and sometimes contradicting. But all else I liked. I think it was just a little bit chaotic, and the delays are, and not the biggest fan of the wobbles, but that's just me. Stinker, yes, stinky fishy tune, quite wet. We're moving fast for now. Maybe we slow it down later. We got another one by you. I'll do this one because he subscribed, and thanks, Fish. How to submit? You have to be get on our Discord and use the sheet that is provided in the feedback channel. Thanks for subscribing, Adam, I guess. Thanks. this was too chaotic for me. It was disturbing, and yeah, I lost track at some point of space and time. The biggest issue for me was the pad chords. They were so random, I guess. If randomness is like a feature in here, then it was on point. But yeah, it needed some more structure for me, something to cling on, something. Yeah, maybe the 808 was okay. I also like the dripping noises for percussions. Big fan of the watery wetness. But this one, sorry, not my cup of tea. Yo, emo pop, welcome. I'm about to write on True the Gang. I don't know. I think this was a sinking ship, man. I agree with all what you say, but there was no motive. So yeah, it needs a motive. It needs more structure. It needs an idea. What is this tune? It's... Sorry. Let's move on. We got some Gloom Noir with a love song for his dearest Anya, I hope. Let's go. Gloom Noir. This one was giving me issues before, so I just reloaded. Slanging the feedback today. Sorry. This is more... Yeah, I don't know. There's an issue with Gloom Noir, brother. It says, oh no. So, let's see. Here we go. Gloom time. I heard you were ripping on Zane Stream. Just rewind it real quick. Yo, Captain. Yeah, lovely love song. Is swing broke me. It was, yeah, good stuff. Variations, maybe. This, I like the idea of 2 for a rhythmic variation. Would be nice. Like some faster perks, faster percussions. You were asking for mixing advice. I think the mix is good. I like the warmness of the mix, not the fan of the big high end. Too much high end, so this is good. Maybe the snare was sticking a bit out. Also the synth, not the bass, but the synth could maybe have a bit more mid-range energy, so it's not like a smiley curve mix. But you have to check yourself. I'm not 100% sure. It sounded clean and fat. Clean and fat. Is it a different tune than you sent to Zane last time? Because that one was awesome as well. Yeah. Amazing swing, amazing timing. More, I would wish for a bit different parts, right? So it kind of stays the same. When the melody goes in, the second part melody, it gives that kind of variation, but maybe not enough. Could be more powerful on the melody, and also more, yeah, a bit more variations on the vocal chops, or a bit less of the vocal chops, or you bring them in with a delay or something that grows into the vocal, just to make it a bit less repetitive. Yeah, I wouldn't call it lazy, but maybe even make a variation earlier. So if that's like 32 bars, make a variation after 16. Great stuff. Send it when it's done, please, and don't abandon it like your other ideas. That's the most important part. You can't like abandon your babies like that. We're moving on. We got something from the alternative rock genre, the master of alternative rock. It is 2 with Searching. What is he searching? lineup. Yo, Johnny. No worries. This was awesome. Yeah, definitely good music. Sample usage was, the vocals was on point. The only thing that I could ask for maybe or add is maybe you should use a bit less reverb, especially on the pads. Make it more dry. Let me try if I can pull it up somewhere. No, that wasn't the right part. But the that kind of pad, I think it would work better if it was more dry and more pronounced and more concise rather than swimming in reverb. If it would have more impact, and I think that goes a bit for the overall mix. It's quite drenched in reverb, but it's kind of nice, but maybe not on every element, or have the just have the impact more and then the reverb later on or something. Yeah, definitely have it hit harder with more attack and more transient, and thus make it more powerful and a little bit more aggression on the second drop bass. But other than that, yeah, I also like the vibe, so I was not sure. I like the reverb for sure. It's not a bad verb, but maybe just for the stuttering, it could have more power instead of being drenched. It can still be damp, frequency wise, maybe. Absolutely. Great stuff though. I see you people still sending stuff. You keep sending. It's popping in here in my sheet. Let's see what we can cover today. We are moving on to Petrus, repeat offender. Welcome back. Let's go. Nice Nerv 5, Kopie. Ah, ist der Dschungelpeter, Digga.
You said blood clot retire.
Short and sweet. This is a work in progress. FX and the rest are unfinished, but pretty proud with the bass and the snare because he made it himself. Yeah. Sound design is good, I think. It sounds like some really classic drum and bass. I think not the pattern maybe was not it yet, or it was maybe it for the drum, but could move on from there. It's dong 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 dong. Yeah, maybe some faster notes or some more sustained notes. More variations. Try it. Yeah, don't be afraid, even if it's hard to find that more variation, like to try a lot. Also, yeah, try to put it. I mean, if it should sound that old school, then you basically nailed it. If it should sound more modern, I would process it more, especially the sustained parts, the longer parts, put them into a saturator. Always put saturator on your music, on your basses, and maybe bus it together with some white noise and put it into saturator. Reese. Yeah. Or maybe make another bass to contrast it. Boom, 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 boom. Or I really like those basses that just stand in the room like a block for drum and bass. Yeah, you have to trial and error, I think. And other than that, the snare was great, maybe a bit too big in the mix because you really liked it. Also try pitching it up an octave. I think there was something off with the groove was not yet nailed 100%. I think it's always super hard programming drum and bass beats rather than using a break and then maybe replacing some sounds, because but even if you use breakbeats, sometimes there's parts of the breakbeat where the swing is not in line with the rest of your track. So there's something that you need to bring together groove-wise, I think. I can't really point my finger from that short listen, but yeah. Maybe the snares were a bit early, but that's just guessing right now. Let's see if someone else can hear it. On a second listen, I didn't hear shit wrong with the groove. Sounded groovy. Maybe the snare's too loud. Maybe try moving it around like tiny amounts, bits. Yeah, definitely too loud. I agree. Yes, too loud. Yes. We got some more drum and bass by DJ Wright with the track 172 BPM Ozone 1 MP3. Now it's called Cloudy Day. Let's go. Right. Expecting some big drum and bass energy here. Ja, kein Problem, Dschungelpeter. Yeah, what is it? What is it with the old school drum and bass today? I mean, I'm old, but yeah, glad you guys digging it. I kind of like the lead actually. Yeah, and that was nice. Could be also put in a more modern context and work. The rest was, yeah. If you were going for that kind, does anyone play that kind of sound? It's like noisier never existed. Personally, I think the drums are actually old, and I'm not the fan. I'm in the camp of the small snare for drum and bass. But I'm hearing more and more bigger snares again. It's maybe because it's back over on the other side of the pond. It's popular again. It's just me guessing. Yeah, I don't have anything. It's old school. It's old school. It's solid old school. And the main question, your main question was if it is loud enough. That is not even a question. I mean, what is loud enough? How loud do you want to get? Did make in 2010. Just finished all the other day. Well, why are you caring for loudness when you're still changing stuff up? It has energy. It's a good old school banger joint. So, loudness is subjective. I can't just turn your pre-master, your unmastered tune up. Now that's a whole another discussion. We'll spare you the mastering nerdery today. But I think it was loud enough. Definitely loud enough. Yeah, that was the main question. It was asked for feedback, hence I'm writing on that question. So I'm sorry, but it's a good fun listen. Old school. Bring back. Did you write? Yeah. Don't and the more important question that you need to ask, if you reach your measured loudness levels that you wanted to reach, does it sound shit at these levels? No, it didn't sound shit. So that's better. That's a better question to ask. I don't know to what level you mastered. So if you have any measurements, or do you measure at all? Is it an inch? Or how big is the loudness? Oh, more drum and bass, let's go. Yeah, thanks DJ Wright. Thanks for tuning in. Always. -6. For -6 it sounded absolutely decent, and it's a good decent measure. Yeah, your stuff is obviously louder than white noise played at 0. Let's go. I'm talking shit.
where you, that you, where you, must be where you, be my, where you, must be where you, that you, where you, must be where you, where you must be mad, you ain't my fam, you ain't my brother. You ain't with the gang, you ain't even met my mother. Where you must be mad, you ain't my fam, you ain't my brother. You ain't with the gang, you ain't even met my mother. You ain't from these sides where we had you undercover. I ain't trying to hear it, little boy, man, you best shut up. Where you must be mad, you ain't my fam, you ain't my brother. You ain't with the gang, you ain't even met my mother. Where you must be, where you have you, where you must be, where you be my, where you must be, where you have you, where you must be, where you be my, have you, be my, have you, be my, have you, do you? Had you, had you, be my, had you, be my, had you, do you, had you,
Yeah, I think there was so much right in this tune and so much wrong. So very interesting. First off, the lead sound was not strong enough, and maybe you could get rid of it in general. I think it was a bit stale and boring, and it played a lot through the track. And then there were even some weird notes going down. But what was really good, I think either you hit a great preset, or if you did that bass on your own, I think the bass on the second drop, Jesus.
where you must be, where you have you.
Maybe not the modulations, but the sound is so good. Nailed and I'm curious if that's the sweet spot of that preset or the sound that you made, or because you're later using a different bass, or is the same bass and you're just dropping out of the sweet spot of the sound. Yeah, the second big problem of this track, I think, is the rhythm of everything is not really aligned or playing together. So I think the chopped vocals is contradicting the other parts, or the other way around. They're not working together. I do want to listen the snare kick build up again.
Where you where you
rid of the melody on the drops at least, and then maybe bring them later. And the vocals are too loud, and there's a little the snare that comes early. I think that's the second one. It's cool, but it's kind of not working in favor of the vocals. So maybe even try to have it drop with less vocals and less melody, and maybe then it works, because the groove kind of good, snare a bit too dry and wooden. Could also use a more tiny snare, but that's maybe just me. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. We got Naked Civilian with Lemonade Spritz. I have heard that one before. You here? Let's go. Yeah, so this one is out already, so I consider it more like a cheeky promo. So if you liked it, give Mr. Naked Civilian. Hey, we got another civilian here, but that one is not naked. Give him a little taste of the lemonade. No, give him a follow, I guess. I guess you can also get the tune. Yeah, nice release. Nice work on the swing. Nice work on the bass design. Especially those modulations were on point, like the endings of the notes. A little bit too metal-y, some metal sounding, in the sense of metal, not the genre. And personally, I'm missing something. I mean, the bass has a melody, but something more melodic, some pads, some vocals, something on the top of the bass line. But it's a banger. So, yeah, banger track. Gifted subs, I don't know. I don't know. If someone gives you a sub or you want to give someone a sub, feel free. Yeah, sure. And you can skip the line. And this Mr. Adam, I don't know what your submission is in here. Otherwise, I could have you also skip the line. It's not in the sheet yet. So, yeah. Let's ask Mr. Naked why no download. Thanks, Mr. Il Giampi. Thank you. I love Giampi. Emo Pop. Yes, we got Emo Pop. But now we got, I guess, more German bass, because as far as I remember, Lost Serpent is a German bass producer, and this is Ronan, and I think we might have heard it, but this is the final edit. Let's go.
I have come to beg you to leave Edo at once and return to Shimoda. For our sake and your own, your treaty will never be signed. Violence, and only violence, can come of it. Lord Shijo is dead. It was a bad deed to kill him.
Stopping here so I don't forget what I want to say until later, and I'm guessing it's not changing too much. I hope. Is Mr. Serpent here? Mr. Serpent, you're needed. Yeah, so I think it's a lot of sounds are quite concise and precise and loud and compressed nicely, but not everything is falling into that place. So yeah, it all sounds good as on its own, but it's not really coming together like the snare. Biggest example has a very distinct and kind of weird room, so it sounds like it's played 10 meters or 10 foot or whatever you want over there. The swords were awesome, but I also have a comment regarding the swords. I think you use them as a rhythmic element in the intro, but as your intro is more narrative with the sample, great, great sample. It would be more nice if you would use it as an sound effect. So you would have the sample and have something like, but not like. You can bring it later, but as it's such a sound effecty sound, I would rather not use it rhythmically, but rather as an effect. Also, you had a bit of bass going in the intro. I would cut that. The chords were not very typical for drum and bass, I think, and it was a bit weird when they kept playing through the track. Why nobody dropping with the bass and the drums only? Or something more stripped back. I mean, the glitch sound on the vibraphone or whatever, the marimba phone. When it dropped on the first drop, they were nice. It was like a nice edit and very concise and very good, but very clean and very clinical, and they were already in the intro, and then they were in the first drop, and then they were in the break, and then they were on the second break. We need some breaks from the marimbas. Also not quite so. Yeah, I'm not getting like drum and bass associations from these. It's not a typical sound, but I think it worked in the intro, kinda. And then there's the sub bass was nice. I like the rolling of it. It was moving nicely. But then there was like a mid-range bass that was super loud and super well produced, but it's stuck out heavily, and it made a rhythm that was counter rhythmically and was like on the off beats or not on the one beats, and it was like just for very short times bursts. So you had like a very mumbly sub bass, and then there was and either have something that has power throughout with breaks, but not like this, I guess. If you have some mid range, or put it somewhere else, but not as a bass. But it didn't either play a melody or it was not. There was no. I could not follow that, actually. I mean, it was not. I was surprised when it came, but it wasn't like there was no line of thought in there. Somehow a great vibe and atmosphere, though. I like that. Oh, I'm just now realizing that Sayako has left us, and I'm now playing it. If someone needs to skip the line, I need the link in the sheet, and you can skip it. Here's Sayako with Beats Aloof, work in progress. And by the way, oh, he is here. He was waiting in the Discord. I'll see if I can pull it up. Yo, this is some next level shit from Zayaku. We are releasing an EP with similar vibes from him in 2 weeks, but I haven't heard this one. I think maybe an earlier version, but I'm not sure. Arrangement is perfect. Lyrics, the singing is perfect. The instrumentation, I think, is perfect. This is some yeah, I don't know, some Beatles level shit. This is some new music. This is the only thing that I can maybe point to is yeah, there were some endings, and especially in the beginning, when you had some hanging chords, and the vocals were maybe there was some slight discrepancies or minor tuning things in the end of the phrases that were contradicting, not in a just like minor. So this is very high feedback level. And then, sorry, I have to drink something. Yeah, weird chord stuff, or in the minor, in the even subtone level pitches. So, also, the only other thing that I could point out is maybe mixing. So there's a lot of the synth, if these are synth at all, in the mid to high mid frequencies. So bass and snare and the impact is super clean. The drops are awesome. But maybe, yeah, tone down the mix of that high mid synth, or even put it in an octave lower, or give the tonal spectrum the how is it called, the spectral power should be a bit lower in the mix. Yeah, it was, I think, the 8th. In general, you need to, there's quite crowded because it's interlapping, maybe with your vocals, maybe with the other instrumentation. It's quite hard to tell what you all put in there. It sounds like a whole soundtrack. But rather have a bit more mid energy, low mid energy, and a bit less high mid energy. But you have to see. It's important that that element is still there and shines through, and it has quite the poppy feel to it. But maybe it's just the spectral energy that needs to shift a bit. Okay, Shibari's already regretting sending his stuff, and it's donkey jazz. So we are moving from shoegaze to donkey jazz. Neurogaze. Yeah, the genre that Sayako invented. Yeah, have fun out there. Here we go. Donkey jazz. Respect. So is Shibari just making music to go and troll the feedback streams of this world? This is the question. No, this was lovely. I actually enjoyed it. I really liked the singing. Was it you singing as well? Yeah, this was quite elaborate. Not sure about the text. I heard some weird phrases and my back hurts. It's the only thing. I'm bad at understanding lyrics. I'm always listening to the music. But I really like the style of singing that took me somewhere else. The only thing that I did not really like, or that could be maybe helpful to you, is I think the synth is way too powerful it's just so, and it doesn't do like that effect for me where it takes me in. Maybe that's what you wanted. Yeah, but once yeah, that was, the singing was awesome. But this synth in the beginning also, it's just, yeah, so has so much low frequencies. It's yeah, maybe it's also a bit boring or something. Could be replaced with a more immersive sound. With drums sound like the drummer gets and losing his stick halfway. Still gets to lose sticks all the time. Nothing else, but I think that part is not doing it for me. Great ride on that donkey, and didn't get really boring, albeit it was 4 minutes. I had fun. Rat King, yeah, you can send it preferably in maybe in a sheet, but if it doesn't work for you, then send it here in the chat if you don't mind everyone having it. Yeah, not sure, Mr. Small. And there's quite a few, so we see. I'm here for a few minutes more. Thanks, Rat King. I'll pull that up, but I forgot. I'm really sorry. For a man with a beard, and that man is crying. So let's hear 20241107 crying version 8 from Man with a Beard. And no face, just a beard. Sorry, let's go.
You don't know what is great. Don't pretend this is a lie. You don't know what is great. What is great.
What's great?
I'm just creating space for what is still to come.
Yeah. So, man with beard knows, no, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, it was on point, I'd guess. Everything was on point. Maybe the drums could be a bit louder, maybe the vocals were a bit loud, but that's also taste. So everything was on point. It was a good song, good songwriting, good arrangement. Yeah, it kept us hanging in there for the ending. Yeah, quite. So yeah, a few things. Quite mainstreamy, quite EDM-y, quite maybe not radio ready, but main stage ready. Interesting also how you layered the different sounds. Personally, it was a bit too clean for me, but that's like in comparison to Sayaku or everything, where you can't really hear the sources anymore if you're not really trying to dissect it, but rather taking it in. Here it was clear this is synth, these are synths, and personally, and also that's something we're dealing a lot with today with the drum and bass. It's sounding a bit preset-y, maybe. If you did all these patches on your own, great. If you had your friends singing, great. But it sounded like someone that really knows what he does put good stuff together. So you had a great choice of sounds. So you have great taste. But yeah, it sounds a bit like out of the box. And I think that can be improved if you go even more technical with adding more dirt in the right places. So yeah, putting more, I don't know where you want to go with it, but to make it, it was not old school sounding, but it was a bit, yeah, you could go overboard with the production in the sense of like making it more modern by more distortion, more saturation, more sound design instead of it sounding right out of the synth. I know it's not right out of the synth because you did probably have some saturation, some compression, a lot of compression, good compression, EQing and all that. But yeah, even more effort into the sound, so it's more, yeah, not so clean. Yeah, the combinations were great. So I said I would pull up Emo Pop. And we got some more Jungle Rave Overload here. Also already released, so consider this a cheeky promo. Yeah, if that's really done in 3 weeks, you're awesome. More coded farts are where it's at though. I really like the 80s part. Yeah. Go on and have fun. It was a fun thing. There was the mix was okay for 3 weeks. Definitely nothing really bad. Not personally my type of sounds I would have chosen, but I'm not considering telling you otherwise, because you use them great and I think you like them, so it's fun. Yeah, no, a big plus was for the what's it called? Voice tag, the producer tag. I never heard that in Jungle Rave, so I do kind of love producer tags, and I never heard it in bass music. Or nah, that's not true, but not that much. Intro tag, amazing. They have a big plus in my books. Yeah, I think so too. Just keep at it. Do you? You seem to have fun. Do music, have fun. Big ups. Emo pop. Keep sending stuff. Next time I maybe can say more. I just didn't have any constructive or even negative feedback. Let's go. Civilian. And have a good day at work. Yo, that was a wild ride. 4 minutes 25. I have to check one thing really quick at the beginning. Sorry. Hey, micro dams. For comparison, the chat. So there's a lot of work going into that, and I think everything was in the right place, and that's really hard to achieve when you have these modulations going with a not necessarily straight groove, but there was no single whoop or wobble that was not in time with the rest or in my perceived time. No, but send it for next week, please. Emo Pop, I have 5 more minutes, and there's still a few to go through. Sorry. But next time would be lovely. And especially if it's a work in progress, then we can maybe I or Brandon or I can maybe help you with constructive feedback before you finish it. So, this is, I would be interested in knowing how long it did take you to write. I am imagining that a lot of time went into this, but who knows? Maybe. Yeah, and that's a good call. As Zane is doing production stream tomorrow, definitely you should tune into Zane's stream. And we're also running our program, which is called Fix Your Mix. Yeah, but how long did you take to actually make that beat? Zane is doing a Fix Your Mix again, so we're picking one beat from today or from the last stream, and if there's a candidate that will be willing to share his stems to get them mixed by Zane, yeah, you could be on here tomorrow with your project, and Zane would be taking it apart and putting it back together, and hopefully it's better. Zane is streaming on this channel as well. He's a great guy. Yes, he's an absolute legend producer and sample maker. But back to your track, Civilian. I think for me personally, I'm missing den roten Faden. So it's there, the line to follow, but there's no real melody or no real pad, no harmonies, nothing I can relate to. It's a sound design fest, and I'm not meaning that in a bad way, not as usual. It's a great sound design, test and fast, and the wobble would probably work in some context. It's interesting how you use the wobble in the beginning with no modulation, and then it's just went on and got modulated harder and harder over the whole track, and all these effects, and so they all were really on point. Great track. Missing something for me personally, but yeah. So we got Swell Times now. I remember you from streams before, and it says it's metal. So let's go. Swell Times. Yeah, I had to dig deep in my mind where I remember that bass from. I was thinking it was G, but it was actually this one here. Yeah, reminded me of this one, which is the best compliment I can make. Yeah, bass was great. Snare, not sure. Interesting. I think if you're okay, you're already done with this, so my feedback won't be helpful, I guess. I would have focused on the harmonics, really. I'm focused on the notes that you're playing. So I think you have a sequence where you're going down and have the same relations in the tones. I'm talking about the bass. Yo, Psych Axis 77, what's up? And it's not really musical coherent, I think. But it's kind of obfuscated and it's probably okay. And there's a lot of reverb. Oh, great. I found your reference. I'm happy because it totally sounds like that and it's in a good way. Yeah, I think that's my biggest issue is the reverb. That could have been fixed by Zane. The tones, and then the bass goes off like into other bass sounds. I would have focused on that main tone because you nailed the tone. The tone is a very nice tone. Very good tone. Excellent Yeah, this is all good. When it goes down only one, or that sequence, the second, is nice. But when you go down more later on, I think that something is off. And the snare is a bit too wooden and could do with some more crisp, like some found sound noises on top of it or whatever. But yeah, it is powerful. The bass is powerful. Really nice. Floating nicely. We got Mr. Lamebot with Love Tonight. And you're maybe noticing I'm getting very tired, so I'll do the last three because these are probably waiting for quite some time. I'm doing Rat King, Non-Profit, and Lamebot with some quick feedback now. Yeah, amazing theme. And thanks, Psych XS77 for the nice well wishes. We all would like to achieve 7 metal houses with a casino and a bar. Yeah, why not? So this is a great tune, a great theme. So catchy, yeah. I think you should go for a more housey arrangement and bring the theme later. It's weird that it's in the intro and the bass. So I personally would. So you're mainly asking about the mix, but I have my issues with the arrangement as well. I would rather focus focus on the groove first, and don't do so many variations, and hell, don't do and go and start and do all these micro variations and edits again. No, focus on something steady. So it was quite the squeezed and old schooly, like dubby mix. I don't know where that comes from. So the bass was sounding so old school, and most of it sounded nice, but the snare, the drums, something is off there. So yeah, I'd start with drums, bring in the bass, then make a great breakdown with the theme, and then have it run and filter it a bit like house music. Bring it in, bring it out. What are you doing? You're doing that already. You're squelching it, and it's nice. So the theme is perfect, but you need a more steady arrangement and steady drums to really let that shine, I think. And something in the drum mixes would be good if Zane was. Also good candidate for Fix It in the mix. Fix your mix with Zane tomorrow. It's a stereo. I don't know. I think it would be great to find out what's wrong, because there's something wrong especially in comparison with hearing all the tunes before. And that would be proper helpful in general for you, I guess. But I can't figure it out right now. Lots of great elements, a few parts too much. Like the second part was too much. The empty part was too much. Maybe not. Yeah, I understand. The other bass was kind of nice, the second part, but they don't have like, yeah, that was. Yeah, keep it simple. Yeah. Yes, Gloom Noir, and thank you for listening all the way through. It's nice that you're staying here for hearing all your homies' music. We got Rat King.
Baseline. Turn up the baseline.
I'm asking because I remember a similar techie tune. I'm not sure if I've seen you before, but yeah, that was nice. Not sure, is there a heavy sub bass, a very low sub bass below the first drop? Because that might have been missed by my headphones. That's also a question I would have. Interesting choice of vocals. It does not really fit the tune, but it's funny. Yeah, these only go to 50 or something, so I'm missing all the D's. But it's fine. Then I'm just sparing you my comments about bass. There was this vocal and then that white rave bass after. I would have loved to hear more of these tones. I think it was a bit unnerving in the higher frequencies at some points. The percolating was a lot, that 16th sounds. If that's only that, yeah, I got some other cans, but I do like to listen on these open ones for the streams. Because otherwise I get more tired, even earlier on. Anyway, great track. I think focus on the rhythm and the interplay of the tracks make it really, this is like, yeah, really bouncy, IDM-y influenced, good stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of 16th going on, and if you could keep them rather in a lower frequency, mid to lower frequency, and not have them playing all the time in the higher end. Yeah, I think, yeah, focus on the rhythm, make it bounce, make every element count, because it's so minimal. You have to see how the elements interact and bounce off each other. I think you're doing a great job. It could just be reflected more in the mix. Yeah. Great tune. Yeah, great tune. Good stuff. Red King. He didn't use a snare, by the way. Interesting stuff. Yeah, I wish I would have more examples. I'm thinking of a few. But this, but if these all have too much, it needs to be super precise. Yeah, thanks, Lamebot. I'm doing the last one for today, and that's non-profit, and I'm not even playing a lot of dubs. Maybe just a few more from Fake 2-Piece. Everyone was on fire. Great submissions. Let's hear the last one, Crunch Time. No, Crunch version 2 from Non-Profit. Yeah, put that book on the nose. Right? um, Super slow. Weirdly, I was hearing more of that than from Rat King, but yeah, ending the stream pretty experimental, but on a good tip. I think it has too much high end, but it's crunch, right? So we're going for the crunch, but it made it a bit unenjoyable for me. Maybe it's also because my ears are done now. I think it's a bit over crunchy. Other than that, it's nice and experimental, and I like the rhythm of the first, the high crispy rhythm on the first one was nice. Crunchy, yeah, guys. It's been a wild ride, and we had many good tunes. And sorry, I didn't have good feedback on all the tunes. But I'm this one is overcooked. Still, goated for the production value. But yeah, maybe it's also. Did you push it hard into the loudness wise? Yeah, for sure. Have a good one. I'll play a few more tunes. Next week we have Brandon giving feedback on Thursday, or for US based people, it's going to be Wednesday night. Tomorrow we have a production stream with Zane, so tune in. Be active in the Discord, say hi, and have fun making music and saturate everything. Yes. Bye.
Allow me to demonstrate this.